Good morning, it's Monday, and today I've got a maths story for us. So we're going to read the story and then we'll have a special maths challenge to have a go at afterwards. This story is called One Fluffy Bar Lamb, 10 Hairy Caterpillars. One fluffy bar lamb, 10 hairy caterpillars. 2 racing car lambs, 9 skitter-scatterpillars, 3 door-ajar lambs, 8 sat-on-the-matter-pillars, 4 wear-a-bra lambs, 7 bobble-hatterpillars, 5 Dracula lambs, 6 scaredy caterpillars. Eek! 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 6 ooh la la lambs, 5 acrobatapillars, 7 blah 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 lambs, blah 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 blah. 4 chitter chatterpillars, chitter chatter, I'm on the train, chitter chatter. 8 chocolate bar lambs, 3 strawberry caterpillars, 9 shooting star lambs, 2 land with a splatterpillars, splat, ooh-wee, 10 rock guitar lambs, and 1 bash and clatterpillar. What an amazing story. And like I said, we're going to use it for a maths job today. So, what I noticed in that story was that on every page there are some lambs and some caterpillars, but the numbers change each time. So, I'm going to try and represent our story using something else, because I don't have any lambs or caterpillars at home. So instead, I'm going to use these wooden blocks. I've got 2 plates, one for lambs and one for caterpillars. Now, the start of our story, there is 1 fluffy bar lamb and 10 hairy caterpillars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, that's 10 caterpillars and 1 lamb. If I wanted to know how many there are all together, I already know there's 10 here, so I need 1 more than 10. So I put 10 in my head and count on 1. 10, 11. Let's see what comes next. 1 fluffy bar lamb, 10 hairy caterpillars, 2 racing car lambs, 9 skitter-scatterpillars. So, what's happened to the numbers? I can see that I've got 1 less caterpillar and 1 more lamb. I wonder what 1 less than 10 is. I might just count them to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 caterpillars. So there's 9 skitter-scatterpillars and 2 racing car lambs. So, 9 in my head, and I'll count on the lambs. 9, 10, 11. Ooh, I wonder what the number sentence would be for this page. I've got 2 racing car lambs and, now in maths, when we say and, we use an add sign. 9 skitter scatterpillars. 2 and 9 more. Well, that's the same as, or that's equal to, how many did we say there were altogether? 9, 10, 11. So 2 and 9 is the same as 11. Shall we look at the next page? 3 door ajar lambs. Bah. 8 sat on the matterpillars. What's happened to the numbers? See if you can make your own representation. Here's mine. I've got 3 door ajar lambs and 8 sat on the matterpillars. I think we have 1 less caterpillar and 1 more lamb. So we know there are 3 door ajar lambs and there are 8 sat on the matterpillars. Now if we've got 3 and 8, what's that the same as? 8, 9, 10, 11. 3 add 8 equals 11. Let's try the next page. So last time we had 3 lambs and 8 caterpillars. On this page we've got 4 wear-a-bra lambs and 7 bobble caterpillars. So we don't have 3 lambs anymore. Now we've got 4. We don't have 8 caterpillars anymore. Now we've got 7. So, 7 in our heads. Let's see if you can count on for me this time. 7. Should we try it again all together? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So last time we had 3 and 8 more is 11. This time we've got 4 wear-a-bra lambs and, what was the sign for and? Oh, that's right, it's a plus sign. 4 wear-a-bra lambs and 7 bobble caterpillars. And all together, that makes 11. Now I'm going to show you one more page together, and then after this page, I want you to have a go on your own. But I want to show you this page because this page is extra interesting. We've got 5 Dracula lambs and 6 scaredy caterpillars. So, 5 Dracula lambs and 6 scaredy caterpillars. What happened to this number? That's right, it got smaller by 1. And what happened to this number? It got bigger by 1. So last time we had 7 bobble caterpillars, and now we've got 1 less caterpillar. And last time we had 4 wear-a-bra lambs, and now we've got 1 more lamb. So 5 Dracula lambs and 6 scaredy caterpillars. We could write that like this: 5 Dracula lambs and 6 scaredy caterpillars. And if we put them together using our add, then that's the same as 11. Can you see what's happening to those numbers? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The numbers on one side are getting bigger. The numbers on the other side are getting smaller. But the final answer is always the same. Now, I said this page was a bit more interesting than most, and I'll show you why. We do have 5 Dracula lambs and 6 scaredy caterpillars, and we do have a total of 11. So we could say that 5 is a part and 6 is a part, and the whole is 11. But this one goes a little bit further, because our 6 scaredy caterpillars are hiding. How many are in here? That's right. There's 3 scaredy caterpillars in here. So out of our 6, we've got 3 as a part. Where's the next part? How many scaredy caterpillars are hiding here? Just 1. So our next part is 1. And over here, hiding under the duvet, how many are there? That's right, 2. So we had 3 and 1 and 2. So if 3 is a part and 1 is a part and 2 is a part, then the whole is 6. And if 5 is a part and 6 is a part, the whole is 11. So we can make 11 in a much longer way. We could say 5 Dracula lambs and 3 scaredy caterpillars in the trunk and 1 scaredy caterpillar in the chest of drawers and 2 scaredy caterpillars under the bed. And if we had 5 and 3 and 1 and 2, that would be the same as 11. I wonder how many ways you can find of making 11.